before I sing for you, you want to have any questions? You want to talk about anything? No? That's good.
What inspires you, TR?
Nature. I think the animals are, you know, if there are gods, there are animals, and they're watching us. You know, and
Yeah, right.
sparrows are God enough for me. Hello.
I would actually like to know what the difference is for you writing songs and poetry.
Well, you know, both of them, you're just trying to stop time for a little bit for yourself and for other people. You know, for me, there's a lot more leniency with poems because you can write little nuggets, little short things. You know, you'll be walking somewhere, and just the way light hits something will stop you. You know, and that's what I try to capture is write something that for a moment makes the reader leave his life and enter the experience of, you know, whatever it is I've written about. And songs do that as well. I don't draw much of a distinction. In a song, you can take a vowel and stretch it out for 5 measures, you know, and you wouldn't necessarily talk that way, you know. You're dependent on just the rhythm of the words. And I love the way words sound together. My poetry mostly is just noodling around with words until they seem to fit together in some kind of design. And the design is one thing, and then what the content of the poem is something else. You know, it's whatever it is, and they can be, you know, they're meshed together, but the structure and the content are kind of the same for me. And I love just writing a poem that feels like just like one long breath. You know, so that it just seems like the natural flow of words, you know. And when I'm kind of in the groove, it is just a natural flow of words, and they come really quick. And songs will do that too. They come quickly, but there's long intervals between them. And most of my poems happen, you know, while I'm waiting for songs. So.
I was going to ask, how many times do your songs become poems and your poems become songs?
If you don't play the guitar and you just read the lyrics, they're poems. I don't know.
It's all one.
I mean, some, you know, some songs have this groove going, you know. I think of songs as having 2 purposes. One is celebratory, like a ceremonial celebratory thing, and then the other is, you know, they're meditations. You know, they're a very personal thing. One's gregarious and one's introspective. So that's a very short, abbreviated, and not at all complete, you know, definition.
I wouldn't expect that.
This is the first song I wrote when I got to Moab. I didn't start writing right away. You know, I didn't want to exploit the rocks. Come here and just say, okay, look around. What can I write about? You know, we came and it took a long time I just wanted to absorb the place. And, but one day I'd been making a bunch of phone calls, which you do as a musician, you know, and I was getting nowhere with phone calls, and so I put down the phone and picked up the guitar and put these cables on like this. I made up this little musical thing. Oh, Cozy's I want to thank Cozy for being my ears in the room. Thank Andy for hosting me here. Thank you guys for coming.
Yay.
Anyway, I made up that little riff. What would it be here? And it sounded very. What I like about it is the implied silence. So I played this for a long time and did some words suggested themselves, so I wrote those down and played on. I was waiting for more words, you know, for the song to finish itself. Then all of a sudden I realized the song had finished itself, which is a short song. After all is said and done, after my time has come and gone, that my life have been the scene of useful works, graceful things, and I will rest with quiet hands, and I will rest with quiet